Hello, friends. Stay a while and listen. Today we'll be playing round 5 with Jeskai Azcanta control. That's quite a treasure you have in that Horadric cube. A Horadric cube can make a Horadric staff. Just a quick reminder before I get started. Check out my public Facebook page. It is the best way to reach me, ask me questions, or have me review your decks, or just contact me in general. On to round 5.
Okay, we are not on the play this time, but I think we have a keepable hand. We can use this Arid Mesa to get a Steam Vents and then play an island and go into Logic Knot. Seems reasonable to me. Let's keep it. Alright, I like no turn 1 hand disruption. Could be a Mardu deck. Not sure. Slightly tempted to keep this fetch up. Let's just see what we learned. I could already just be like, could be anything, right? Could be black-white tokens, could be anything. Could be Abzan. But I was thinking it could be the Mardu deck, and then I might want to at least be cognizant of the fact that we could be Blood Mooned at some point in time, and that we can't even rely on our counter because we could easily have our hand disrupted, have our counter taken, and then get Blood Mooned, and that would be terrible. So maybe maybe I won't crack this just yet. Godless Shrine. Yeah, it still could be the Mardu deck. No, okay, Abzan, not worried about that anymore. Alright, we will be snap bolting that. Well, not snap bolting. We don't have a Snapcaster Mage, but I mean, we'll be bolting this for sure. Bolt, untap, play this guy, pass turn. Now, in a perfect world, we will Logic Knot a Liliana here. Could be Lingering Souls. Be a little more annoying. Feels like a Liliana. Nope, Lingering Souls. Let's see. Do I want to... I don't really want to counter that. But maybe I have to. No, I'm not going to. We have Supreme Verdicts in the list. I think we just sit on this Logic Knot for something that is really, truly awful for us, like a Liliana of the Veil. And we, you know, hope to get an Azcanta online or something that lets us find this, or just draw the Supreme Verdict. The clock is going to be for real, though. Actually, I am going to Logic Knot this one, and I'm mostly doing it just to buy time. Because now we get to untap with Cryptic Command. And taking 2 next turn, great. So now we get to ignore some of these Lingering Souls. Hopefully, if he just goes Lingering Souls, that'd be great. We can also Field of Ruin to get a Plains. Tarmogoyf is fine. I'm kind of tempted to path it. See, what do I want to do here? I actually think what I want to... Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to path. And then I'm going to Field of Ruin this Godless Shrine just so we can get another white source. And then I'm going to untap with Cryptic Command. Already has 2 basics. Also, he may not have a basic Plains. Yeah, he probably does. We want the Plains we talked about. So now we got Cryptic. We can Verdict. I know we gave him a land. I'm less worried about that. Part of the reason, actually, I didn't mention this, but that I wanted to give him a land was he has the mana to go Souls, Souls. And if he goes Souls, Souls, then we're kind of getting maximum value out of the Supreme Verdict. That's also fine. Feel like he could have a Liliana. I think I'm just going to bolt this Dark Confidant, though. I mean, this Scavenging Ooze, because there's only a... Yeah, one creature. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll have to take 2 again. Just really want to like Cryptic Liliana if we can. And I want him to commit these other Lingering Souls to the board. I think now is probably a good time to go ahead and Supreme Verdict. Do I want to bounce anything to try and draw a card? Because what I'd really like to do is find a Logic Knot. Alright, well that makes me a little less worried, because I was worried about is Liliana, and I can discard this Think Twice to Liliana if I have to. Let's clean up that Lingering Souls. Now there's only 2, well, there's 1 Lingering Souls left, which will be a lot easier to do with an Electrolyze. If we get Liliana, it'll be annoying, but we get to discard the Think Twice instead of one of our Cryptic commands. Alright, let's go ahead and Think Twice. Sure. If he eats something end of turn, I'm gonna Electrolyze the Scavenging Ooze. He didn't. Although it's not like this is still not going to be useful for these Lingering Souls here. Blue, 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 blue. So this can get an island if I need it to. Let's just Electrolyze here. I'm going to be bouncing this at the end of turn if he doesn't play anything else. I would have liked to have blocked with Colonnade, but he probably has a removal spell, and Colonnade is also... Alright, so let's get another island. Return this. Alright, that was nice. Now we don't have to counter it on the way back down, and that is fantastic. What I might do is, if he's just going to Inquisition, then I think I'm just going to secure the waste for... let's see, what's the right thing to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, I think I just secure the waste for everything. He gets to take our path, but then if he has like a Liliana, obviously she's really bad against all these warriors. Yeah, so I'm just going to actually pass here because 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can tap his team at the end of turn and do 11. Deal 11. Then depending on what this Dark Confidant flips. Of course, it was just the land. It's always the land. I can actually just continue playing the long game, which is what I probably want to do here. Because he can make the... he doesn't know we have the Logic Knot, so I'm going to counter draw this. What I was saying is he can't really attack into these warrior tokens with any of his creatures. And now... I'm pretty sure he has a removal spell. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but we have enough mana to start trying to attack in with Colonnade and leave mana up for this Logic Knot. I'm sure he's got a push or a path because I think he's kind of been holding on to a couple cards there for a while. Are you trying to Abrupt Decay? Because that's not going to work. Oh, I don't know if you're trying to enable Revolt, but that's not necessary. Oh, you're just getting the, yeah. Okay, we have one more basic. I guess we have none. All right. The Secure the Wastes is, like, I don't want to, he's going to draw a lot of cards off this Dark Confidant, unfortunately. And the Scavenging is making our Logic Knot quite a bit worse. But this is buying us quite a bit of time here. Another Colonnade's good. Yep. So he can make... He can make it a 4/4. So we need 4 warriors at the least to kill the Goyf and just 1 for the Dark Confidant. Siege Rhino. Yeah, we will obviously counter this. I think I'm just going to eat everything in our graveyard. Just to, like, I don't know, make his Scavenging Ooze worse. No, maybe I don't want to do... Well, he's going to end up eating everything anyway. I don't think there's anything wrong with leaving it. There's just a chance that we get to do something with it. 2, I'll leave the spells. Whatever, it doesn't matter. 6, sure. That does, like, see, now Scavenging Ooze gets to be a 5/5. He probably has one more removal spell, I'm guessing, for the Celestial Colonnade. I am going to block this. And then Scavenging Ooze will be large, but we have so many chump blockers, I feel like we'll eventually find an out. Now, I'm going to guess he has a removal spell. If he doesn't have a removal spell, then this is good for us. I don't know what else he'd have that he's not playing though. I'm not gonna play these lands because I'm not gonna crack them, mainly because I don't want to die to a Siege Rhino, just entering the battlefield. You're attacking, right? Yeah, it's in the red zone. So there are no more creatures in the guard. If you fatal push this... okay. I was like, why? Kind of glad he didn't... I'm kind of glad he didn't see the... Searcher Azcanta because he doesn't know about it. So Karanos, yes. This, yes. Staticaster, probably. Although maybe it's too narrow just for his Lingering Souls because we're gonna leave all these verdicts in, and we're also bringing in the Engineered Explosives. This thing, the Celestial Purges, yes. Mana Leaks, I don't think so. Think Twice, yes. All this stuff, yes. Could probably trim on a couple Helix. Like I want the bolts for Bob. Is there anything else I want to bring in? I don't think the extraction is that big of a deal. Yeah, I think actually I just want to do that. I think this is still like he has 4 Lingering Souls cards. We're bringing in 1 as a Staticaster. It can also snipe a Bob. And didn't we see him play a Noble Hierarch too? So I think there's enough targets. I think that this should be like things could, an early Liliana could be real bad for us, but I think we have a lot of tools to be able to do well in this matchup. Nahiri would be really good here. I mean, if we ever turn it, I'm mulligan this. If we ever do anything like I don't like to mulligan against them, but I also like the fact that I hate when we get thought seized early and like what we hope to draw later gets taken. Jeez. Keep. Keep. Oh man. All right, so we got a pretty bad hand. Let's go ahead and start fetching. Hopefully they're not playing Choke. That's like one reason to maybe get a Sacred Foundry. If he plays a Bob, I think I'm going to untap and purge it. No, I'm not going to, actually. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a... Oh, I hate to ramp him. And then what if he plays a Goyf? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to path this. And then I'm going to play this Flooded Strand and save this Celestial Purge for Liliana. I think the Liliana is scarier than the Goyf, so... This also gets a Siege Rhino if I'm ramping him into that. That's actually pretty cool because if he does play Liliana, we can purge it, then discard the Think Twice, then flash back the Think Twice, and we're not down any card advantage or any cards. Okay, Lingering Souls is a thing. Let's go ahead and get an island and Think Twice. Verdict's good. Let's play the Sulphur Falls and pass. The Verdict will answer Spirits. Yep. Alright, let's flash this back. And we kind of have we're drawing a lot of lands. I mean, we kept a lot of lands. So I want to go ahead and verdict now, just to go ahead and sort of reset where things are. Like, we got a real card and half a card. Yeah, so this is why we saved the Purge. I think I'll just discard a Plains. Path is a good draw. I'm just going to play this tapped. Go ahead and purge the Lily. Keep up this Path to Exile. Alright, well, the fact that we have lots of lands makes this Fulminator Mage less bad. I mean, yeah, less good, rather, makes his Mage less good. I mean, that's just, like, not even a concern unless he has another one he can maybe cut us off red. That's a sweet spell. I would like to find a sweet thing to do with it. Go and just play this tapped for now. Glimmer of Genius would be fantastic. Well, that's a nice answer to the Bob. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I almost considered not, because I really don't want to get this Torrential Gear Hulk thought seized away. But this is one of the few things, this is like one of the reasons we kept Bolton, and I don't want his Bob to draw even a card. Okay, so this is good for us because now we're going to path that. And now we have Torrential Gear Hulk up to get, I don't know, whatever it gets. Okay. I think I can't resist taking two. Let's see what he does, but I can't resist taking 2 Glimmer of Geniusing and then Torrential Gear Hulk Glimmer of Geniusing again. I think it's just way too good. Yeah, this is way too good. So let's look for a path to take care of this Tarmogoyf. Cryptic Command's good. Put this on the bottom, put this on top. Cryptic Command and another Glimmer. Okay. Let's untap. Wow. Whoa! Whoa! It's too much. It's too much value. It's out of control. All right. 4/5 Goyf. I think I'm going to get the path for the Goyf. I really just want a Glimmer of Genius again. I think I'm going to. Yeah, 6. I'm going to go to blocks. Maybe I shouldn't, though. Actually, yeah, that's sweet, but here's the problem. He's almost got a lethal attack. So we can always Glimmer with the next one. So what I don't want him to do is... let's path the thing that does the most damage. What I didn't want to happen is, like, he paths this and then we take 6. Siege Rhino. Okay. Goyf again. Alright. We have another one. Well, now that he's cardless, though, it's also a 5/6 now because of this thing. I mean, we have another path. That's what we're going to be doing. We kind of got to find an answer to these little chumpy chumps, but I think we'll find a way to do that. This attack will knock us down to 3. So we can take another attack from what does kill us, which would be unfortunate because we're really pulling ahead now. A Siege Rhino would obviously kill us, and that would be sad. Okay, this we can deal with. So let's attack. Let's tap draw 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna bolt 1 because I'd like to make like their maybe. Oh wait, was that a mistake? No, I don't think it was. I don't want to use that for that. How hard do we lean on Glimmer of Genius here? Because the safe play is to just Verdict. But if I Glimmer of Genius and find any way to deal with a single Lingering Souls, even a Snapcaster Mage would do it. I mean, it is only the top 2. I'm going to do it. Maybe people are like, why would you do this? But I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll the dice. I guess there's no reason to do it before I attack. Or to let him attack necessarily. Glimmer. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Do I even want this logic now? I don't think so. I think at this point I just want real things. Top, draw 2, drew 1 anyway. Let's go ahead and kill 2 of these things. Actually, I think I'm going to just kill 1. Actually, I'm going to let him attack first. And then I'm going to kill 1 and deal 1 to him and see if that's lethal. Because then this kills him if he doesn't have a way to answer this. And I would assume he'd answer this already if he could. Ah! I was worried about that spell. Alright, dude, you got it. Oh, jeez. Okay. I mean, I could have verdicted. I could have, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm not going to change anything. I could have verdicted, but I mean it was too good. It was too fun rather. I didn't want to. I wanted to roll the dice. I made a conscious decision. I made the Geist players decision. I guess I made the not Geist players. I just didn't make the like very disciplined control decision, but that's okay because I knew that and I was just going for more like the fun play. Otherwise, I just would have attacked and then verdicted. Then maybe he would have been sitting on a Zealous Persecution that looked stupid. I would have Glimmer of Genius the next turn and like probably found something. It's got an answer for an early. I'm gonna mulligan. God, it's way worse. Way. Okay, should have kept the other hand, but I just wanted to draw more lands. It was only 2 lands. Now I have to mulligan again, and we're gonna lose. Maybe that was probably. You know what? I should have kept the other hand. That was a mistake. I'm gonna mulligan again. All right. That was a mistake. I had 2 lands, but they were both on color, and I technically had 2 removal spells, and he wasn't guaranteed to have interaction. Yeah, I just should have kept it. Like, going to 6 and hoping I get... Thank you. Going to 6 and hoping I get 1 more land. Okay, so... Maybe I just threw the game away. Should have kept. I don't know if that's greed. Yeah, I think it's greedy. I think I should have just assessed that hand as probably as being like maybe good enough. All right, well if we can draw like white source, we can get out of this, not die to the Scoive. Nathan, what have you done? What have you done? I'm going to take a bite of this thing that my wife just brought me. Are you going to ever forgive me? Oh my god, and we're getting Leonid. Game is over. So over. Discard that. Sorry, friends. I'll concede to that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What you gonna do? Anyway, deck is awesome. I'm not sure what I would change. I really like how this feels like a I think this is the future of Jeskai Drago. I think if you're not doing something like this in Jeskai Drago, you were just not doing it correctly. And the reason is you have this very big, like, control decks. You have this inevitability against some decks, which is like your top end is not just I'm gonna draw a bunch of cards that can prolong the game and then bolt you out. It's like I'm gonna draw 2 and then draw 2 again, simultaneously putting a 5/6 onto the battlefield that can block things like Reality Smasher. It can block Thought Not Seer. It buys back removal. It buys back card advantage. Just even like using Nahiri to get it to Glimmer, to then have it bounce back to your hand, and then you could Glimmer again or Cryptic something is just really good. Nahiri, I think, was great. I could almost see running like 1 more Nahiri just because I think she's amazing with Gear Hulk. A Search for Azcanta was great. Yeah, I don't know what I'd change, but I think that this list is super cool. In fact, I like it enough. I have 1 Gear Hulk. I might pick up another Gear Hulk and another Search for Azcanta just so that I can maybe give it a try in paper at one of my FNMs. Sideboard wise, yeah, I'm just not sure what I change at this point. I mean, it seems pretty reasonable. Maybe this Ceremonious Rejection could be something else. Maybe like a relic or something. Yeah, list is sweet. In fact, I mean, I totally, pretty sure I could have won that last match. Game 2, if I kind of took the safer play, I had the fact that I had a Glimmer probably would have been smart. And then obviously in the third game, I think I got a little, again, I don't think greedy is the right word. Just like I had 2 lands, 2 pieces of early interaction. I did have maybe a Karanos or something, but really I didn't need to mulligan that hand. But that's fine. Like I'm not worried about it. I know that I could have done things differently. I hope you guys enjoyed this league. I hope you guys enjoyed Jeskai Azcanta. I think it's sweet. And that's going to do it for me. Don't forget about my public Facebook page. And if you didn't hear, the reason I'm pushing that is just to let people know the best way to interact with me, because I want to make some videos, you know, reviewing things, answering people's questions, stuff like that. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great weekend. Don't forget this Sunday also, I am going to be meeting with Harlan Fear and Jonathan Rossum to do our Jeskai Roundtable. So hopefully the Sunday before that, I'll have that video all edited and good to go. That's it. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.